Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Eden Amadora. Welcome back. And for those who are new, this is a place where I speak about a path of awakening, leading heart first, what it means to live embodied love. We talk about the divine feminine, the sacred masculine, and being a spiritual being, fully embodied, walking in a very real world here. So today I'm going to bring up a myth of a goddess and talk about what it really means to ride our dragons. And the goddess I'm totally in love with, she's like my favorite, is Quan Yin. It's a big part of my life. As a divine feminine mystery school teacher, I work with her very consciously in a goddess of compassion ritual, a day-long ritual. One of the questions that I ask my initiates in this day-long ceremony is, why does Quan Yin ride a dragon? Truth be told, she also rides a tiger and a bear sometimes. They're all very fierce animals. The one that fascinates me is the dragon, this mythical beast. Why does Quan Yin ride a dragon? What does that symbolize in a metaphysical and metaphorical way? So I once asked a group of other alchemist priestess types, why do you think Quan Yin rides a dragon? And I received a lot of interesting answers. One answer said that the symbol of riding on a dragon is really that dragons are interdimensional gate guardians that take us into different realms of consciousness. And to ride the back of the dragon is to go from more kind of lofty heavenly realms of consciousness into the human experience and into the underworld or subconscious or collective unconscious, to do the shadow work and to mine the gold from the dark. As a spiritual being, we're being invited to actually feel some of the darker sides of love and what's real in the dark. So Quan Yin rides her dragon through all these dimensions. Another answer was that Quan Yin rides a dragon symbolizing the ferocity that it takes to truly bring compassion to this world. That compassion is not soft and fluffy and sweet like some may perceive it to be. There's a lot of misconceptions about compassion. She doesn't ride a bunny, a turtle, or a butterfly. She rides a dragon, a tiger, or a bear. You have to be willing to stand in the truth and the fire of love. To be in true compassion with someone is to be that present and not to commiserate, not to collapse into their energy or their story. To be truly compassionate is to hold a high frequency. And then perhaps the answer that resonates the most with me, or they all do, this one I feel is very much pointing to a mystical truth. Quan Yin rides a dragon because a dragon is symbolic of our own evolutionary currents, the life force energy that rises up our central channel, that's sometimes depicted as a serpentine energy or two serpents, tantrically speaking. In yoga, we talk about the Kundalini rising, the Shakti rising up the Kundalini channels, the Ida and the Pingala, the hot and cold current, these serpentine energies that wrap through each chakra, coming to the third eye to wing or unfold in an enlightened state. And that's when we see the winged feathered serpent depicted throughout history and symbolically, like Quetzalcoatl, or even the caduceus medicine staff of the serpent with wings. So that is the dragon as well. So Quan Yin rides a dragon, meaning she is with her own inner currents of energy and enlightening life force as a way shower and an enlightened being. She rides those currents and is inviting us to tap into that as well. I feel like adding on to this, it's so interesting that our religious dogma, especially in the West, in Judeo-Christian religions, would vilify dragons, where we often see images of Saint Michael or Archangel Michael killing the dragon. And just as I'm saying this, I'm realizing that the snake is a representation of evil, or the serpent, in most Western dogmatic religious texts and imprints that we have been given throughout modern culture, when that is the very same energy that more ancient cultures would revere as the wisdom body awakening, as the Kundalini awakening. and it's not to be feared or vilified, rather to be studied with awe and sacredness and appreciation. So as we reclaim this aliveness in the awakening feminine, we'll start to notice a lot of myths and spells that have been put on us. We are given very few very powerful female deities as archetypes to really look towards for guidance in our Western world. And that is why I'm so passionate about teaching about divine feminine archetypes. So are you ready to ride your dragon? Remembering that it is the ferocity, that ability to be truly compassion in the center of your high frequency, no matter what's happening out there in someone else's story. It is also the dimensional gate guardian that takes you from the higher realms into the collective unconscious and hold on to your reins and your saddle, because there's a lot to integrate there and to feel. And then lastly, it is your awakening life currents running up your spine, the winged feathered serpent of your Shakti Kundalini. So thank you so much. If you've resonated with this, give it a like and subscribe, share it with someone who might really benefit from this perspective. I'm wishing you a wonderful day. So much love. Bye.